Fillies and Jellicles and every pony, welcome to my episode 4 reaction with no interruptions. Hello every pony, it is me, ElusiveOwl, and welcome to another episodic listening reaction of my reaction to the My Little Pony, the podcast, with Pip Pedals and Jazzy, the hosts and the co-hosts of the podcast show. So yeah, this is episode 4 of the podcast, the official Hasbro podcast, and this is called It's Critter Time with Hitch, Trailblazer. So yeah, once again, I'm bit late into the podcasts, but you know, it's good to be late to doing these than never. But anyways, this is episode 4, and this is the episode before Halloween, because in the next episode, which is episode 5, that is where the Halloween special takes place, which is number 5, and it's called A Nightmare Night Monster Party. So that will be for next time, for when I excuse me, for when I get into that episode. But as of now, we are going to listen to episode 4's podcast, which the special guest is Hitch Trailblazer. So it should be a good podcast to listen to. So, like Pinkie Pie would say, enough chit-chat, time is candy, and let's get episode 4 of MLP, the podcast, underway. It's Critter Time with Hitch Trailblazer. Maybe bring Sparky along. Everybody loves Sparky, and every pony loves Sparky. So, episode 4. Let's do this. Starting in 3, 2, 1, go.
Steady. Oh, phew. Hey, Pipsqueaks, and welcome back to the Pipcast. Would anybody like an elderberry bushel blast tea for today's podcast? Ooh,
oh, please, something for my throat. Please, please give me the elderberry.
Special guest, actually,
something to ease my throat.
Special guests joining us today, and one of them really loves a snack. So I thought it would be super fun to have a totally fancy tea party. Check it out. Wow, aren't those just the cutest little sandwiches you ever did see? Aren't they just? We have the whole shabam. Tea, totes adorable sandwiches, and some yummy, scrummy strawberry sponge cakes, right? Hey!
Strawberry sponge cake.
Where did they go? They were just here. Oh no!
Oh, it's Sparky! Sparky! I hear Sparky!
Hey, those cakes are ours, you naughty little critters!
Oh, wait, there's an advert in the middle of a podcast. I'm not gonna lie, there's an advert in the middle of a podcast. And we're back in 3, 2, 1. Drop it.
What was that? Mega snails? Those adorable little snails with wings are
Snails? Wait, is Snips along with them?
No!
Is there Snips?
Sandwiches!
Those trouble-causing creatures.
Those sandwiches were for today's special guests!
You always wear trouble causers along with Trixie.
Sparky and I are all ready for our
Still keeping their old habits.
Jazz!
Hitch! The critters have totally taken over our tea party! We've tried everything, but they just won't listen to us!
Every critter, freeze! Critters, explain yourselves right now.
Nope.
I've never really seen Hitch talk to animals. Oh, yeah. It's totally a thing, and it's totally wild to watch.
No. Oh,
It's totally wild to watch.
I'll tell Pip.
You'll tell Pip what exactly?
Well, when you invited Sparky and I to be guests on this podcast, the critters were with us, so they thought they were invited too. They didn't think it was stealing, see? They thought all
That
the super
makes
cute
total
doodles also for them,
sense
but
to
they're
bring the
so
critters along
excited about
since
the podcast
Sparky's
and
coming
would
along.
love to stay and listen, if that's okay with you, Pip.
I don't know. Aw, look at those adorable little faces. Do you promise to behave yourselves? Okay, then. I guess after all, it was just a big misunderstanding. And there are some tea and sandwiches and cakes left. Maybe even enough to still have a tea party. How about a pony dance party, cleanup edition?
Ooh, that sounds fun. You know how
Ooh,
I
a
like for
dance
everything to
party.
be in order.
And
I think
for
we're going
all
to
you
dance,
good
everybody.
sweets at home, if you've got something messy that needs cleaning up, like say your room maybe, sing and clean along with us.
Not gonna
Give us
lie,
some
everybody, my
tunes,
room is a bit
dazzle-dazzle,
messy
hip
as I'm
squeak,
looking around
get
right
up
now.
And dance and clean.
Okay, how did it get all over the walls?
There is an Asda bag next to me. There is lots of pony figures next to me as well. Advert calendars.
Okay, work together now, critters.
Cans still in there. In the plastic cardboard slot things.
Hitch, all that tidying
A
has earned you
fan,
a nice cup of tea to go with
two
those
fans
sandwiches
actually.
and yummy cakes.
Yeah, my room's a mess.
Aw, what's wrong, cutie widow dragon? Can Sparky have some glimmerberry juice and cakes too, Hitch?
Well, okay, but just a little bit of juice, Sparky. You know what you're like. You'll have to use the little dragon's room every couple of minutes if you drink too much.
Well, now that your sweet little dragon baby is occupied, let me just take a minute to thank you for coming onto the show today. Sorry about the seriously chaotic start.
Don't worry about that, Pip. Those critters can be a lot to handle. Trust me, I know.
Oh, I bet.
I bet. Yeah.
By the way, what was it like to find out that you could talk to animals? That must have been totally exciting.
Oh, yeah. It was pretty bananas. I mean, I always felt a special connection to critters, large and small, but once magic returned, I was shocked to be able to actually understand them. Excuse you, Sparky. Where are your manners?
I don't speak dragon, but I think that means he likes it. But talking to animals wasn't the only new
I think
ability you got
immediately
when
the
magic returned, was
first
it?
creatures
It
that
sure
he
wasn't.
spoke with was
I also got
was the
earth pony
bird
magic, so
that I
can grow
remember
plants and
from,
flowers and even fruits
chapter
with my
1.
hooves, which, let me tell you, when you've got a hungry little dragon baby, that can come in really handy. Sparky, too many cakes!
He sure does keep you on your toes, Hitch.
You have no idea, Jazz. From the moment I found this little egg on the beach, this fella has been non-stop energy. He eats and runs and sleeps and then eats some more and then runs some more and then eats some more.
Oh, my pony, that sounds completely exhausting.
It is pretty tiring, but you know what? Sparky also gives the best cuddles in all of Equestria. And look at his little face. It's so green and adorable. And when he sleeps, sometimes he does.
Oh,
this
there's
little
another
nose whistle.
advert in the middle of a podcast again. Right, we'll get back to it in 3, 2, 1, go.
It's super cute.
Aww, you have such a soft and kind heart, Hitch.
Honestly, even though it's a lot of work, becoming a dragon dad is the best thing that has ever happened to me. I really do love this little guy. Does some dragon need a huggy wuggy? Get in here. Come on.
Aw.
I love you, little dragon. Yes, I do.
Hitch, that
It's-
would be like the most
so cute.
adorable
And I literally
thing I've
just
ever
watched
seen.
episode 29
You're
of
the
Tell Your
sheriff
Tale
and a
as well.
friend And a
Dragon
dragon
Dad.
dad all at once. I don't know how you do
She
it.
said
How do
Dragon
I do
Dad
it?
just
You're
the
busiest
same
pony
thing
I
as
know,
I
Pip.
did just a
You'll be
second
like
ago.
posting on Ponygram while you're running main melody and writing new songs, and not only that, then you decide to create a new podcast? How do you do it?
Well, it is a lot. And
A
sometimes
lot?
I do get very, very overwhelmed. There's just so much to do and so many places to be and ponies that need me, and sometimes it just feels like I might just freak out. Sorry.
You know, when Sparky first turned up, I felt exactly like that.
No kidding.
Then I discovered
No kidding,
some
Pip.
stress busters that really helped me out.
Ooh, stress busters, huh? Well, here at the Pipcast, we love anything that can make ponies' lives better. Maybe you could give us all some tips?
Of course. I'd love to.
Of course.
And we'll be right back with Hitch and his stress-beating habits right after a quick word from our sponsor.
Okay.
Are you an earth pony looking to put those magical hooves of yours to good use?
No, I'm a
or
unicorn.
A unicorn with a knack for fruit stacking?
Yes.
Or maybe you're a Pegasus that dreams of using your powerful wings to deliver veggies to pony families everywhere?
Oh.
Then the Maritime Bay Community Garden needs you.
Okay.
Stop by the garden today and volunteer your time and magic to a great cause.
I'm there.
And help Equestria grow healthy together.
Absolutely.
And we are back, Pipsqueaks. Now, Hitch, it looks like you have brought a lot of stuff.
Well, I do fancy myself a bit of a pony scout. And the golden rule is always be prepared.
So, what are we
Always
looking
be
at?
prepared.
Is this a jump rope? And yoga mats? And a fish bowl full of little scraps of
Wait, are we doing yoga?
These are my favorite things to do when I'm feeling overwhelmed.
Okay, so I'm
Okay.
not sure I see the connection, Hitch. These items don't seem particularly stress-busting to me.
Wait for it. Here, let's start with jump rope. You see, sometimes moving our bodies is a great way to feel better. Here, try it.
Ooh! Ooh, this is so fun! I think it would be hard to feel worried or overwhelmed doing this.
Exactly. Look at you go, Sparky.
Yeah, you can hear how fast the rope's going. That'll be from Sparky's
I
end.
think it would really help me relax.
Yeah. And it doesn't have to be jump roping either. You could go for a walk outside or jump on a trampoline. Really, all that matters is that you move those hooves.
I love that, Hitch. Now, what about these yoga mats?
Okay, every pony, have a seat. Come on, critters too. Now take a deep breath in. And hold it. And now push out all the air as hard as you can and make a big silly noise, like this. Now big breath in again. And silly noise. Last breath in.
The silliest noise yet.
Poison Joe, Poison Joe, Poison Joe, Poison Joe.
Oh, Hitch, that felt so good.
Oh, yeah, it did. These are like totally life-changing habits, Hitch. Stress. You have been busted.
Now this last one is my favorite. The fishbowl of kindness.
The
All you have to do is write
fishbowl
little
of
notes to yourself and put them in any
kindness.
jar. And then if you have
I
a
love
day that
that.
you're feeling a little sad, you just pick one out and read it out loud. Any pony want to try it? Jazz?
Got it. Mine says, you have a great smile that every pony loves.
That is so true, Jazz.
Yes.
You do have a great smile. Okay, my turn.
What does? It's gonna be something
Mine
horrible.
says, shopping list. Apples,
Oh.
extra strength hoof deodorizer.
How did I
She's
get
got
in
a
there?
shopping
I'll take that. Here you go. Grab a new one, Pip.
Ooh, yeah, here we go.
No, keep it. Keep the first thing.
You
Let her do
have
the shopping.
a big, huge heart full of kindness.
See, it feels good to say kind things to yourself, doesn't it?
Oh, it totally does. But I think this one belongs to you.
Pip, that means so much.
Of course, Hitch. It means so much to me that you came on the Pipcast today. You really do.
It was like
have
a
such
fortune
kind
cookie,
heart.
kind
and
of
a pretty
moment there.
cute dragon too. Okay, now before you go, we end each Pipcast by asking every guest the same 5 questions.
And the only rule
Yes,
is
I
that
remember
you have
these.
to answer with the first thing that pops in your head. You up for it?
What do you think, Sparkaroonie? Time for one more game?
Yes. Okay, here we we go. First question. Hitch, Trailblazer. What is your favorite food?
That's easy. French fries.
Glitter or no glitter?
No glitter. It sticks to everything and makes such a mess.
What are you
Izzy
doing right now?
wouldn't be happy to hear
for
that.
beginners. Whew. It has been so helpful, you have no idea.
Song that always gets stuck in your head?
Oh, I can never remember what it's called, but it's like, when we work together, there's nothing we can't do.
Nice pipes, Hitch. Okay.
Oh,
We should
from,
call it. Okay, last question.
episode
What
1
is
of
making you
Tale
happy
Tale.
right now?
That's easy. Sparky. He's just the best little dragon buddy any pony could ask for.
Gonna work.
Sparky is
Make the
very
dreams come
lucky to have
true.
you, Hitch. And we were also very lucky to get this time with you. Promise you'll come back sometime?
We'd love to.
Right, that's all the time we have today,
Awesome.
Pipsqueaks. Big shout out to my main pony, Jazz, and all the critters for being with us today. And remember, ponies, life is magic.
And so are you.
See you next time.
See you later, everybody.
Bye.
Well, it has been fun.
No, it's okay.
Thanks for listening, ponies. If you want more Pip, you can see her and her friends in 2 new shows. Tell Your Tale,
Tale,
now on YouTube,
yep.
and Make Your
And
Mark,
Make Your Mark.
now streaming on Netflix.
Yes.
For more episodes, subscribe to My Little Pony, the podcast, on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Amazon Music, or wherever you listen. If you liked the podcast, make sure to leave a rating and a review on your favorite podcast app. My Little Pony, the podcast, was produced by Entertainment One, a Hasbro company, starring AJ Bridell as Pit, Sam Belansky as Jazz, JJ Gerber as Hitch, and Rob Tinkler as Sparky and the Critters. Executive produced by Sasha Tong and Natalie Verdugo. The senior producer was Adrian Muhajirin. The associate producers were Chris Chu and Parishi Pabari. Editing, mixing, and sound design by Adrian Muhajirin. Featuring music by Benjamin Pinkerton and the Wilders Music Group.
See you next time, ponies.
Okay. All right, that cues episode 4 of the MLP podcast. Call It Critter Time with Hitch Trailblazer. So yeah, that was a pretty intriguing podcast to listen to. Yeah, I like the first thing. Like immediately, I went, "Oh, Sparky's gonna be in this because he's gonna be like every pony and everyone's favorite." And immediately, well, not immediately, because all the critters of Hitch just immediately gets into like into the salon and just creates a havoc all over the strawberry. I think it was a strawberry sponge cake and the teas and everything that was set around them and everything. And then right when they were messing it up, Hitch and Sparky comes into the scene like like the freaking what can I compare them to? I don't know. Rick and Morty. I don't know. It was just from the top of my head. Like Hitch is Rick and Sparky's Morty. I don't know. It's just a top of my head thing that I just thought of instantly. Sorry for all these coughs as well, being a bother. It's annoying me as well. But yeah, this podcast was of episode 4 was pretty good to listen to. And yeah, it's pretty good. It was quite a good listen. I don't know what else I can say, really. Yeah. Also, it's interesting to hear who was the voice of Sparky as well at the end of that podcast. I did know it had a voice, but I didn't know who voiced it. But yeah, that was interesting to know who it was. So yeah, but yeah, that's gonna cue it for my podcast reaction of episode 4, called It's Credit Time with Hitch Trailblazer. And yeah, so if you guys have enjoyed my reaction to the episode 4 podcast, then make sure to hit the like button down below. And if you're new to my channel and want to check out more of my videos, you can by hitting that subscribe button and the notification bell for more updated content when I upload my next videos. Don't forget to check out the original video. It's by Laputo725HD. And yeah, the original video is down below in the description. And don't forget to check out all my socials. They'll be down below in the description as well. And leave your comments on what you thought about this episode of episode 4. So yeah. So with all that being said, everybody, thank you so much for listening. And I'll see you all in the next one. See you then, everybody.